Hiya, I'm down here. This is Loom, which is a great little app if you want to do some videos yourself, because you can share your screen and be seen at the same time. So here is my LinkedIn, and you can see in the search bar at the top, I've typed in graphic designer, and you can actually then click on people, and you will get a list of people here. And so you could connect with them straight away, but I don't necessarily recommend you do that too many times, because if you put it, firstly, they need to be second connections, because first connections you're already connected with. Second connections, they know a connection, you have a connection in common, so that is not too distant. But third connections aren't a good idea to connect with, because you don't even have a connection in common, so they might be thinking, who are you? But also, yeah, even if you were to connect with them, it gives you an offer to write them a personal message, which I don't necessarily recommend you do, to be honest, because whenever I get them, it always feels a little bit too much, a little bit kind of like they're trying to come in and snog me on a first meeting or something like that. But yeah, so you can, if you connect up with them, but if they respond back saying, no, I don't know this connection, which is fine, but if it happens too many times, apparently LinkedIn may suspend your account. Now, I don't know anyone that has happened to, but I'm not a coach, so there may be people out there that has happened to. So something else that you can do, if you have a look at their headline and think, oh, it looks interesting, I'm not going to comment on this one because that's a whole different video, but yeah, then you go over to their profile, and then you can scroll down, and obviously they've got the about section there and some featured posts which you might want to comment on, but they also have their activity, and if you go to see all and click on posts, you can see their recent posts, and this one was about a week ago, so that's not too old for you to have a little comment on. So if you scroll down and like or comment on this post, then you are making it into their radar. And if you did that on a couple of posts, oh, this one's a bit late because it's 3 weeks, and that just looks a bit kind of stalkery, to be honest. But yeah, so you can comment and like on a couple of their posts, and then they will notice you in their radar, and maybe you can have a little bit of conversation going, because most people will reply to your comments, because they know that if they reply to your comments, it will heighten the engagement themselves and move them up the algorithm. So yeah, if you get a little bit of a conversation going with them, they are more likely to then connect with you, and also the conversation is in the public domain about something that they have posted up themselves, so it's showing that you have an interest in them. And of course you do, because you are interested in this ideal client. That is why you choose to work with them. Now, maybe you're not a virtual assistant who works with graphic designers. Maybe it's not as simple as that. Maybe you are a hypnotherapist who works with people that have pain. You can't just type in pain and then you're going to get people that are in pain, because that's not how it works. People don't put in the headline, I'm in pain, or people don't put in the headline, I need an interior designer. But what you can do in the search, so let's do that now. Let's use pain as our example. You can type in pain, and then you can, at the moment it's set to people, but if you go to more and choose content, then you will see all of the people that are commenting on pain in their content. So you can have a little read of the post, and if it's about yeah, you can have a little read of the post and see if it's relevant. For example, this person here, only a week ago, has been fighting the biggest battle with health of her life and had 3 surgeries, and she has endometriosis. So if you are a hypnotherapist for people that have pain and anxiety, of course, do not jump on their post and basically go, oh, I'm a hypnotherapist. They should be able to see what you do and that you can help them from your headline. But it would be great to connect with them, and then over the weeks they will be able to see the content that you put out there, because you're going to have clear messaging and of what you do and how you help people, and they'll see that content. You don't have to do it every day, just a little post about yourself. But again, that's another video. And yeah, so they'll see the content that you put out, and eventually they will think to themselves, oh, this person could actually help me with my pain, especially if you've put up some testimonials to show how you've helped other people. So yeah, that is my top tips on how to connect with your ideal client on LinkedIn. And to summarize, you want to put your search term into the search bar at the top. You want to choose either people or content to see your ideal client, and that will really depend on who your ideal client is and what type of service you provide as to what would be a quicker way to do it for you. You can then connect with them directly, and you probably don't want to do it too many times a day, and you certainly don't want to send a message with your connection, because that always feels a little bit sleazy. So you can go straight over to their profile, and you can then comment directly onto their post. So with this one here, I would just click at the top here and go straight to her profile again. I wouldn't necessarily comment on the post that she wrote about pain, but I would have a look at her other posts and see if you've got some other common ground, and whether she's the sort of person, which I'm sure she is by her lovely smiley face, that you would like to work with. So you might want to maybe you share other things in common. Maybe you share the fact that you have children, that both have children. Maybe you share that you're from the same area, or different sorts of ways you might be able to connect with your clients. So I hope that's helped, and yeah, do hit reply or send me a comment and let me know how you get on. I'd really love to hear your fantastic stories about getting clients through LinkedIn. Have a good day. Bye.